Hello YouTube and welcome back to Fire Gaming Project. So in today's video, I'm back after just a few days of not streaming or anything, but I'm back and here we are. So we're going to be doing our daily routine and seeing if anyone wants to chat or anything and maybe catch up a little bit for the last few days. So yeah, let me just quickly set up my thumbnail and my tags and then we're good to go. Because in the beginning part here, no one's going to be on right away anyway, because it just went live. So it's fine. We'll just get this part done now, and we're good. Okay, so hope everyone had a great New Year. Definitely, the holidays went by so fast as usual. Every year is like that, right? The end of the year usually goes by so fast, and now we're already past or almost at the end of the first week of January already. Can you guys believe that in the new year? So, yeah, it's good to be back. So I was not away or anything like that physically. I was just really busy. In case anyone is watching this on replay or anything. So Happy New Year first. And secondly, I did post some videos earlier in the week, some review videos, right? You guys can see the dates on those. But then when the new Genshin Impact version 2.4 went live, I obviously have been playing the game, and just very minimally though, but I did. I will say I'm very impressed with 2.4 so far. It's pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. I definitely did spend more time exploring a little bit of Enkanomiya. I'm not going to say any spoilers here, unless anyone on the chat is going to chat with me about them. That's different. But at this point, I'm not going to spoil anything. And it's definitely been interesting. I've done the minimal amount of exploration required in order to unlock it to an extent where I can then, continue with the quest, let's say. I also finished the Archon quest for Shenhe and Yunjin. I thought it was a really good storyline. I was a little bit expecting that there was going to be some discussion about Sumeru, but then I watched someone else's video on YouTube and they actually explained it very well. They said that this is actually potentially kind of like a semi-prequel Archon quest, pre-Inazuma, or not related to Inazuma at all. Therefore, it wouldn't canonically or follow canon chronologically from where the Inazuma Archon quest left off, which is where the end is, where Yaimiko tells us to go to Sumeru. So that's why it doesn't mention Sumeru at all. So that's kind of what their explanation was. So maybe that's true. And then, so with that being said, though, I was still happy with it, of course. But the only other not problem, but the only other thing I was expecting though was a separate Shenhe like storyline quest. However, I understand possibly it's not going to happen because this Archon quest was heavy on Shenhe. But then if you think about it, we are going to get the Yunjin Hangout event as well. So that's why I wasn't sure because I was thinking like, well then we could have gotten a Shenhe, story quest too. That would be nice, right? But no, we're not. Because officially, let me click this. Because I was thinking that it's like, how normally in the quest menu it will show you here. Let me see. Here. But this is actually, it says completed already. So this is only for the Archon quest. It doesn't have she doesn't have an individual quest. Of course, I finished the test runs. I do like using them. I will say from my early impressions though, to be very honest, and I think I said this before they released in my pre-release or preview video discussion, they're definitely, neither of them are going to be must pulls, but I am intrigued and I would like to still get a copy of Shenhe if possible. So I have been spending my anytime I get my daily amount of Welkin plus my commissions, and then maybe if I have some left over from exploring, then I will definitely pull at least once per day for her. And not been lucky so far. That's okay. I'm kind of close to pity. I think within the 13 wish range left. I think I'm at 62. I think I'm not. The last time I checked. So I'm looking forward to doing the Hangout quest because the Archon quest was heavy on Ningguang's story and Yunjin's story as well. So I'm actually looking forward to this. This is the first time I'm actually looking forward to the Hangout quest. The other ones, I was always like dragging my feet and not doing them right away and then doing them near the end of the patch or when I was bored and nothing better to do. But these two, I unlocked them and I was looking forward to doing them, but I was just tired, so I didn't do them yet. But I'm looking forward to doing them maybe this weekend, but I'm not going to stream them because I know people don't like watching the Hangout events, so I won't. I didn't stream the Archon Quest either. I should have because I saw many people streamed it, but I was doing it kind of like late as well. I will be honest. Like the last few days I didn't stream because I thought I was just gonna come on, pop on, and like quickly like do my daily routine and or do the bare minimum and then log off, right? But I got sucked into the Archon Quest and to the Enkanomiya's event quest, right? And then, but with Enkanomiya, there wasn't anything major storyline there. It was just really just opening the area up, nothing major. Of course, there was some storyline development. I won't go into it unless someone's going to chat with me about it, but it was interesting enough, but it's not like, in a way, it's not like, not like that story with Rue on Surumi Island where it was multi-day and it was like an actual riveting story. No, it wasn't like that at all. It was just like you go there, you do your little quest there, you unlock it. Obviously, there's a little bit of some, revelation there, and then you come back out. That's it. So that's why I didn't really, yeah. And then this boss, I haven't actually officially fought it yet. So like I unlocked it, yes, but I haven't like I've started farming for it heavily because I don't have Shenhe or Yunjin yet. So that's the thing, right? So obviously if I had them, then it would be more enticing for me to go and farm it heavily, but I don't have either yet. So that's my update. But I'm very pleased with the 2.4 up so far. Also, we're also anticipating 2.5, and I'm not going to talk about leaks here, but we're anticipating a lot of stuff for 2.5, right? So that's what's happening, and yeah, like I may even need to. I'm just thinking about this out loud. I may even need to redo my 2.5 rerun predictions video, and not to say that I'm not happy with my original predictions, but I feel like because I'm not going to discuss any leaks here, but I think now I have a reason to believe why certain people are saying that Raiden Shogun is possibly coming back for a rerun. Someone commented in my rerun video, and then they gave me some statistics. Okay, so then I'm going to go with that. Actually, they said that Zhongli came out in 1.1, right? And then he came out in 1.1, and then he was rerun in 1. Is it 5 or 1.6, right? 1.5. Because I said in that video, I said, maybe it's too soon because Raiden Shogun came out in 2.1 and for her to come back in 2.5 is too soon. But then they actually used that as a statistical thing. And then they said, Venti came out in 1.0 and was rerun in 1.4. Right? So they're saying that statistically, or just from the past, the Archons seem to come back every 4 patches or after that, right? And then like Zhongli obviously is coming back from 1.5. He's now getting his second rerun in 2.4. So that's like, but then that's like 1.6, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2. So that's like 6 more away, right? But Venti hasn't got his second one yet. So then the second rerun is going to be like not as soon. But then the first initial rerun for the Archon is, they're saying it should be 4. So that's why I'm thinking now then that makes sense. Also, I'm not here to say the leaks, but I will say that most people already saw some stuff already, with Raiden Shogun, let's just keep it at that. So that's why it lines back up more with what that viewer was telling me. So I believe that viewer much more for sure. I always believe my viewers, but definitely it made me think about that. So I would like to, add Raiden Shogun to the mix. However, there's other people that are saying that Kazuha may or may not even come back. Oops, what am I doing? Kazuha may or may not even come back in 2 point. Just because he's the first Inazuma character we encounter doesn't mean that they have to come back in that order, is what people said to me as well, which makes sense, which I agree with. I never said that they have to come back in that order, but it would be nice, right? So they may not come back in that order, and so they're saying that it might be, if we're going with 2.1 as the example, who else came in 2.1 with Raiden Shogun? Well, let me think. Who else was it? Oh, it was Kokomi. So they're saying that Kokomi is the other option. If Raiden Shogun's coming back and she's from 2.1, then Kokomi's coming back, especially with Enkanomiya officially unlocked now. Even though I mentioned that before 2.4 dropped. I was like, how come she's not getting a storyline? But then we already knew that there was a Shrine Maiden, Suyoko, which we met up with already for that storyline. So then, okay, that makes sense, right? But then now that Enkanomiya is officially unlocked, and of course, Kokomi being the Grand Priestess or High Priestess of Watatsumi Island and the Enkanomiya peoples, obviously there should be something, right? So that's why I'm thinking now it's probably going to be actually Raiden Shogun and Kokumi instead of Kazuha. And some people are saying that it's not guaranteed that there's going to be 3 rerun characters plus Yaimiko. It could just be 2 plus Yaimiko, just like in Ito's banner for 2.3. It was just Ito, and then it was 2 reruns, right? So I don't know. Yeah, there's all these questions now. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about it myself. I just can't remember now. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I remember like Ito's ban like 2.3 only had 1 new character, oh, him plus Goro, so 1 new 5-star character. And there was no rerun with his banner, I believe. But it was a rerun before his banner. Yes? Something like that. I forgot now. It's okay. I be honest, I kind of just woke up from a nap. So my mind is not fully there yet. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is 2.4, we have 3 rerun banners, right? So then I just thought we were going to go with 3 rerun banners for 2.5 as well, but you never know. It keeps it interesting. It's a guessing game. So yeah. Anyway, those are my updates. So also, the other reason why I didn't stream the Archon thing again because I wasn't thinking that I would be sucked into it, but I was, and then I just did them. And similarly for the Enkonomiya, I already said that. But then also because lately I've been really busy with my work, my job, because we had Monday off, which is when I last posted videos for those review characters. And then, so I had Monday off, and then we got back into work, obviously Tuesday, and today, right now, it's actually Friday, but with the wee hours, so the server just reset, right, in my area. So it's technically like Thursday, quote unquote, like in the evening, right? Like the same day of, yeah. And yeah, so when I wake up, so to speak, it'll be Friday. But then, regardless, it's the last day of the week. However, it's a really busy week so far because we had a shorter week because Monday was a day off for us in lieu of the actual New Year's Day holiday. So then what happened was I have lots of stuff that I had to work on, basically, in a nutshell, okay, to catch up on. Not because I was behind or anything. It's just because we want to like update stuff from like before the holidays and work on some stuff that we already started before the holidays. But in addition, stuff just needs to be done, right? You know, so because we have clients and stuff, right, and they want updates too for the new year, right? So just stuff has to be done, and it's manageable, but it's stuff that I need to do, right? So so yeah, and then tomorrow I think I have some deadlines tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a busy day during the day, but I got most of the stuff done already today. But regardless, tomorrow is a big day. I have to do like a report of something. I have some more like let's just say data entry for ease of discussion and research to do. Um, yeah, so I have to do that, and then I have to. Yeah, I'm hoping that the deadline is not like. I hope that the deadline is like the end of the day versus like sometime in the middle of the day. If it's the end of the day, definitely it will be done. But if it's something like in the middle of the day, it may not be completely. Or I would have to like speed it up and prioritize a bit. Yeah, that's all. And then I have something due next week or early next week as well, and that is also something that is mostly done, but I need to do some final revisions for and report out on. And yeah, anyway, this will sound boring to you guys, obviously, because this is like not related to the game. So anyway, there's just these things I have to do. It's not stressful. It's not stressful at all. It's just that I have to do them, right? So that's all. Yeah, so I've been tired the last few days, so that's why I haven't really been streaming or doing anything major. So yeah, so now I'm back, and then yeah, we're good. What does it want me to do? It says search this area, but I don't. Oh shit. Okay, I activated the other one instead. Okay, then if I activate the other one, let's just do that one first, only because I don't want to screw this up. Oh, I didn't even do this puzzle here yet. The floor just lit up when I stepped on it. Okay, clearly because I haven't searched this island yet. So yeah, like Enkonomiya is interesting to search for sure. Definitely I will look into it some more. Um, I'm definitely intrigued to fully explore the last three islands, obviously of Inazuma. But in addition, I'm fully intrigued to explore Enkonomiya more too. But obviously that will take time, and I'll definitely do those on stream and those will probably be separate streams from these ones, that are daily routine ones. Those will probably be like during the day kind of thing. Um, during the afternoon after work, because those just exploration ones, I mean, I definitely can talk through them, right? But then like, um, I feel like if it's exploration, people might be bored. I don't know, because like it's just me figuring out puzzles and like collecting things, right? I don't know. But this, I mean, because this is just commissions and the daily commissions and like farming some stuff. What am I doing? See? I'm multitasking. I get distracted. Let me heal up first a little bit. Okay. No, because I was talking and I wasn't paying attention that like the electric water was damaging me, and I was like, oh wait, she's dying. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to come on stream because I don't want to like have too much of a delay, even though I am tired today too. But I took a nap, so it's okay. But I don't want to like do too much of a delay in between of doing streams as well. I do want to make sure that my community, my small community, um, is is interacted with, of course. I want to interact with you guys. I do miss you guys too. I know that not every one of you joins me on every stream, and that's okay. And I've stopped posting like as frequently. Like I definitely said that I switched to um, only like streaming and or posting videos on a regular basis instead of a daily basis, which I think it worked out well in this case for me personally, because like I said, my work has been really busy, and although I could have technically posted for my exploration of Enkonomiya and my Archon quest, but then it's hard to say because I wasn't sure that I was gonna like complete them to completion. Actually, so for Enkonomiya, I actually split up over the last few days. I didn't do them all in one sitting, so right? And then similar, I think it did them over 2 days, maybe, to maybe even partly third day. And then for the Archon quest, I didn't do it all in one sitting either. I did like some of it, and then I did the rest on another day. So yeah, that's just how busy I've been or how tired I've been. So that's why I didn't think that that would be like an interesting content if I can't commit to just doing the whole thing in like one sitting. Because the Archon quests, I think in general, are between 30 and 45 minutes usually, right? And Enkonomiya, I think, was about an hour, a solid hour plus, right? So, or it could be shorter. Now that I think back, maybe it could be done faster too. So, but then anyway, it's okay. The point is, like, everyone else is gonna, like, even people that watch my streams and my community and my viewers would have done their part anyway as well. So they don't need to technically watch me do them. That's why for certain storyline things, I don't do the streams during this time, like during my server reset time and my routine time, because those things every player is going to encounter doing them anyway. That's my decision. So that's why I thought I would do those during the afternoon only. Okay, where are these things that they keep telling me to do? Is it like below? Is it in here? No. What? Yes or no? Oh, it is in here. Okay. I was like, what are they wanting me to dispel?
就这么作办。踏风。
Okay, not too bad. Okay. So at this moment, there's no one else on the stream, which is totally understandable because I haven't been doing it as frequently as well. But I hope that some people will watch this on replay, perhaps, if they're interested. I mean, it's just me talking and giving it a quick update. So then that was my update, basically, and where I've been. Again, I am trying, like diligently, I'm trying to pull for Shenhe, like just through the regular free wishes that I get every day. But I understand that I may, and I already said this before too, I may have to suck it up and commit to paying, let's say, buying some. I have not been other than updating my battle pass and just the regular one, and with the new patch, of course, and also adding to my Welkin. I have not spent any more money on this game, obviously. So I'm thinking, um, if I was to go for Shenhe, because I did get Ito, right? So if I was to go for Shenhe, I will need to spend money. And I'm okay with that as long as but then I would have to like be at the mercy and the pity of pity, literally. And the 50-50 system, of course, yeah. I mean, I stand by not pulling on the weapon banner at this time, but then I've been tempted because some people keep saying that like that's the weapon banner is like they were lucky and they got like multiple calamity quellers. I'm like, oh my god. But no, I don't want to get tempted there. I don't think it's gonna be for me. But like yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. So let's go and collect, and then I'm gonna do the dog thing, and then I have to go and collect. Let me see, what should I collect? I think I'm gonna have to go and actually. Okay, let's just get this done first. Does that mean that they both got level 7? Oh, they did. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rebuild my Kokomi, not because I like her, but because I do have some of her clan pieces. I don't have all 4 yet, but I have some of them, so I feel like I might as well, because her existing pieces that I gave her are just leftover pieces, like Hydro set and etc. And I'm thinking like some of them could be, they're decent pieces. They're not like the best, but they're decent enough that I could just keep them for future characters. Right? So then I'm thinking like maybe that's a way to like rebuild her and then maybe make her more useful because then she'll have that extra little bit of physical damage from her little um clam companion, which is what I saw other people do. They rebuilt her because then inevitably you would possibly get pieces for her from doing the defense domain, and also I would need the defense domain anyway because I'm kind of trying to, in a way, just lightly rebuild my Ito and my maybe Albedo. I don't know, like yeah, and then Yunjin might want some. I don't know. I'm still gonna be farming that dungeon. That's my point. So okay, so what I should do is do the dog thing now, and then I'm gonna quickly go and harvest some ore, and then let me see what else. This is the hangout event. Okay, and then this is. Oh, this is the daily quest so far. The Pervasive Temple. Okay, that's actually really good. That story. Oh, hi, Attica. How are you? Happy New Year. This is my first stream in the new year. I didn't stream recently. I've only done videos after the new year. So yeah. How are you? Yes, long time no see. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, so I did do videos during the holidays, of course. I did like just actual videos, but I haven't actually done like I did a stream, remember, on New Year's Eve, I think, but I didn't do any videos since then. And then yeah, so this is the actual stream now. Yeah. So I obviously missed you guys too, so I just want to come back. Guys and girls, of course, but I missed you all, and then so I wanted to make sure I come back here as well. I also noticed that my subscriber count has gone up over the holidays and over the recent week, which is nice. So I definitely want to thank everyone and make sure that I'm consistently still posting stuff. I can't post every day anymore, but I'm willing, definitely I'm still able and willing to post regularly. So that's my commitment. Yeah. Exactly. Hi, Rishav. Happy New Year to you too, and good seeing you. Yes, I'm back. So at the beginning of this video, I'd explained what I was doing, etc. But I could definitely kind of just summarize that again for you guys. So, guys and girls. So, I was busy with work this week. We had Monday off. Monday was in lieu of New Year's Day, which is the actual official holiday here in Canada. So we get the whenever the official holidays falls on a weekend, we get the following like weekday off automatically. So Monday was our technically our New Year's Day off. So then this week, back in my work office, in the daytime for my job. It's been busy because it's a shorter week. We only work from Tuesday to Friday then, right? So then, and then we have stuff I had to do, client work and reporting and meetings, catch up and stuff like that. Not that we were behind, but because now we're back to the new year, so we have to just get back to it, you know? And I have stuff that's due tomorrow, I think, and due early next week. So it's been busy. Yeah. So then after work, I've been really tired. I've just been falling asleep, and then waking up for dinner and maybe watching like a movie or like watching some TV, and then like logging onto this game just lightly, just to like do my very light farming and very light like routine, and then I would log off. So, but I did do the Archon quest and the unlocking of Enkanomiya and the main story quest for Enkanomiya. They're both very good, but I did not stream them because I did them in multiple parts over multiple days because I didn't do them all in one sitting. Yeah. Why am I farming the dog? I want the companionship, and I'm farming the little bit of like um the little bit of what? The little bit of resources. Let's be that. Yeah. Because I like to do this thing for like the companionship experience. I'm trying to maximize my Arataki Ito and my Goro. Yeah. And Kinomiya is huge, yes. And I'm surprised that they gave it all in one piece. You told your friends to sub? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the first time that I've streamed in the new year. So I want to make sure that I'm still back here. Yes, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, I did notice that my streamer count, my subscriber count has gone up. Previous to the new year or during, let's just say during the holidays, I was only hovering around like 87 or 88. And then it went up to like the low 90s. And then today when I logged on, because I don't log on to my streamer thing every day, but I logged into my thing and I saw like there's 130 subscribers now. It's crazy. And Enkanomiya is spooky because it's an abandoned ruins, right? Yeah. So I actually really enjoyed it. Now I haven't fully explored it yet either, but I did do a little bit of explore. Like obviously, if there's like a chest or like enemies with a chest or some kind of like trial or something in front of me, I'm gonna do it obviously. So I did some of those things. I did enough just to unlock it, to complete that Economia story quest for Tsuyoko, right? I did that. But then, like, I still have more to explore. I haven't fully explored. I haven't collected all the sigils, nor did I make notes of which ones I got and which ones I didn't get. So that's where we're at. Yeah, Enkanomiya is a DLC, I think. That's how they've been wording it. Like, you know, Dragonspine, they reclassified it, or someone reclassified it as a DLC after the fact. And then technically Klee's Summer Islands, those were reclassified as a DLC for 1.6, but those disappeared afterward, right? And then like Enkanomiya is a DLC, and then technically the Chasm is supposed to be a DLC as well. Is what people have been classifying these as. Because technically these are like, but I don't know if Enkanomiya is really a DLC because now that I think about it, Enkanomiya, but then Dragonspine, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think they're classified as DLC, but then technically they would contain somewhat permanent content, which is why they're going to stay. And I think MiHoYo has been trying to make people go back to these places, so that's why with Albedo's quest recently, they made us go back to Dragonspine, right? Whereas Klee's Islands were a one-time thing because they're not meant to be there for you to continue to explore after you get everything. So I can see why they removed those, but maybe they'll bring them back in the summer, or maybe they'll bring back some other form of them. Yeah. Yes, I already did the Abyss. Thank you. Um, it's already posted actually. I already posted that video. That one I did stream. Yeah, I got my 36 stars. So I got well, I won't. Well, yeah, I got 35 during the thing, but I didn't want to keep the video too long, so I went, and then after the video, I went back and got the last one. Yeah, I posted it right pretty much right after the New Year, or on the day of the New Year, on my holiday, on my Monday, because that was the last time I posted videos. On Monday, I did that during the afternoon because that was my day off, and then I did a few review videos just because that was the end of the banner for Ito, Goro, and Barbara. And then I just posted those, and that was the last time I posted. And then yeah, so then now I'm back officially to do this regular daily stream. And then yeah, and then like I was saying in the beginning of this video, before you guys joined, that I may redo my predictions for 2.5 as well, because now I'm sure we've all seen some images circulating. I'm not going to spread any leaks here, but you know, Raiden Shogun is heavily likely going to come back, and I did not pick her for my reruns prediction, but that's okay. And then some people are saying Kokumi is going to come back because they were from the same patch, 2.1. So that makes sense. And with Enkanomiya now fully unlocked and Kokomi being the high priestess of Watatsumi Island and the Enkanomiya people, I can see that. So yeah, and then so that's why people are now speculating that Kazuha is not coming back in 2.5 and maybe pushed one later. So yeah. But everyone else agrees that it's going to be Mondstadt for part of the quest, part of 2.5 though, and then Inazuma for the other half. So then now I was thinking maybe 2.6 is going to be a full Inazuma reruns situation with like probably like Kazuha, Ayaka, Yoimiya, right? And then whatever new 5-star character, right? You know, so then that's why probably Ayato is what people are thinking, right? So that would be 2.6 is what people are thinking now. And then now some people are saying that there's actually going to be a 4-star character in the works for 2.5, but that miHoYo just hasn't teased or released that information yet, that there is going to be a 4-star character coming. Now, it's not guaranteed that they always have a 5-star and a 4-star every patch, as we've seen in the past. Sometimes they only have a 4-star, sometimes they only have a 5-star, and sometimes they don't have either, right? So it's just that with Raiden and Kujosara, and then what else? Then, you know, Ito and Goro, but then like, you know, when Hu Tao came back for rerun and only Toma was there, right? So it's not always like that. Yeah. You can't do Abyss 10-3. The water lector doesn't die. Oh, so you have to use, if you can, you should bring someone that can automatically do elemental skills or elemental damage. That's the only way to kill them. So it could bring like, you can bring Bennett, because he can give energy to everyone else, because you know how they sap your energy. Bennett's E skill would count. If you have Zhongli already, you can throw his pillars down. If you can throw down the pillar near him and trap the stupid lector near there, then you know how the pillar always resonates a little bit of tick damage. That's Geo. That's yeah. And then another option is you can bring a catalyst character, or if you have Yoimiya, and you can infuse her arrows, and you just keep smashing those, because then infused arrows would count as fire damage. That's because the lectors, you just need some kind of elemental. So like a catalyst, they will continuously zap, like their normal attack will continuously zap energy at them, right? Elemental. That's how you kill them. They will only die once you use elemental. For their shield portion. After their shield is broken for the second part, they just die automatically. There's no need to finish off their last little bit of HP. Yeah, an ice composition would work too. Yeah. You have Chongyun? Okay. So yeah, Chongyun is fine. You know why? Because when you throw down his his E skill, the field around him turns into like infusion for cryo, right? And then if you have like any of I think it only works for one-handed sword users, claymore users, and polearm users. Switch to any other character, or you can continue using Chongyun too, but switch to another character and just like spam the normal attack that's infused, so that it becomes elemental damage. Yeah, Fischl would work too, because Oz would shoot Electro at it, right? Hu Tao, obviously, as long as you infuse her E and then you keep like normal attacking it, that's fine. And or you can do the Blood Blossom and then it will have normal tick damage as well. Yeah. The only way to kill them is that you have to break their shield using elemental damage of any kind, any element. Yeah. With the exception of if it's their same element though, because I think for the water guy, the water lector, I used my child on him and it didn't work. So you have to pick, as long as it's not the same element that they are, then you can do tick damage on them from any other character. Yeah. Hopefully that helps, and hopefully you can get that done. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some farming for the ores. Oh, but I'm gonna heal up first quickly. Just to quickly heal them, and I'm gonna swap out to my exploration party. And did you guys like explore the or complete the Archon quest yet? The Archon quest is quite well done. I was saying at the beginning of this video before you guys joined that I was also a little bit expecting that there was a separate Shenhe quest, but I guess not. And I was saying that there probably isn't because, well, there won't be, because the Archon quest is just basically Shenhe and Yunjin's story. But there is going to be a Yunjin like hangout quest though, separately. So, I mean, I'm just being greedy, but because I really liked the Shenhe story, so I was like, oh, they could have just given us an actual Shenhe quest as well, but probably not now, so that's fine. Did I roll for Shenhe? I've been trying. I haven't officially like gone. Like, I mean, I've rolled, yes. Let me see if I can do it now. I've just been spending whatever wishes I get in the day on this banner, but I haven't officially tried hard. Oh, nice. I got Yunjin. This is like the first time. I haven't gotten her yet. Ooh, okay, well that was nice. Sorry. That was a live reaction, literally. I didn't have her yet. Okay, so I haven't fully farmed for them yet either, so I won't like do anything, or maybe I should do something with her now. But yeah, like I haven't. So okay, so I'm trying to use my daily wishes that I can collect and my free wishes from any events coming up, because I know the potion event is coming up and we're gonna get some primo gems there. I'm hoping, because I'm very close to pity. I am. Let me just quickly count, just while we're here. I think I'm like within 12 or 13 away from hitting the soft pity number. Let me see. Okay, so this won't show up on the stream, but I can see it. So let me see. Where am I at? So quickly do the forward until I can count it all, and then add the one that I just did now, and then let me see. Because on PS5, this is a floating menu that pops up in front of the screen. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I am at 62, including the one I just did for Yunjin. So, because I'm at page 11, number 2. So yeah, 62. So I am 13 away from hitting soft pity, which is 75, but you have to pass 75 in order to get potentially a 5-star, but it's not guaranteed you get it on 76. You might get it as closer to 80 or whatever. So like I'm at least I need 13 more to get to soft pity. I don't know if I'll get there in time before her banner is over. I hope I will. And then I'm just trying to spend money, that's why. I only paid for the regular battle pass and the Welkin recently. That's all I did. So I'm trying to keep my costs low now. The potion event is already live. I think for you guys, not for me. My server is delayed, as you can see. Yeah. So I'll get it tomorrow, because I'm in the last time zone, I think. I keep saying I'm in the last time zone, but I think I am. The Pacific Americas, North America time zone is the last time zone, I think. Which is where I'm at. 28 more to go. Is that how many more pity you have left? Yadika? Yeah, so hopefully, and also remember, we're at the mercy of winning the 50-50 as well. We have to win the 50-50 for it to count too, right? So obviously, I did get Ito, as you guys know. So I'm at the risk of not winning 50-50 as well. It's up for grabs, right? So I hope I can get Shenhe. I would like one copy of her. I don't need any constellations for her, but I would like one copy of Shenhe, because I did enjoy her storyline and I like her characterization. Now, other streamers, the whales, already have tested her out, and they've kind of concluded that she's not a necessary unit. Similar to Ito, they're not necessary units. And I can totally concur and agree with that, even not just because of watching their video, but because I already kind of had the feeling of that beforehand already. Even when I did my Ito review earlier this week, I did say that he's not a must-pull, but I did not mind getting him, but he's not a must-pull. But he can do good damage, but he's not a must-pull, right? And similarly, I feel like Shenhe is going to be the same thing. I have a feeling now moving forward, most of the 5-stars are also going to be non-must-pull characters. So they're only for if you want them or like them, right? So I would like a copy of Shenhe though, because I liked her storyline. I like her design. I don't need her technically because I have all the other cryo characters, and as everyone has pointed out, she is only a support character. Some people try to build her as a DPS and sub DPS. It's gonna take a lot of, let's say, investment and or like manipulating to like change her artifacts and to make her work that way. But if you were just giving her whatever pieces that you have on other characters, it's still not may not be enough to make her super strong, is what people said. So she's only really a support, which then people questioned. They said, because is that kind of worth it then? Because she's a 5-star support. So, which I can completely concur with these sentiments and these discussions as well. Is it worth it to pull and or spend money for a 5-star support? I don't know. Because that would be similar to a Kokomi situation, but at least Kokomi is a healer. However, that one I really hated getting Kokomi, I'll be honest with you. That's what turned me off and made me want to not spend money on this game anymore. But at the same time, now that I do have her, I did say back then too that I would use her, and I also said at the beginning of this stream that I would probably rebuild her now that I'm farming that defense domain and I'm getting some more clan pieces. So if I can get 4 good ones or decent ones for her, I will switch out her pieces and I'll rebuild her. Yeah. And then I will do a new updated review video of her. Obviously, I would use her because I have her, but I would not recommend people to get her even if she comes back on a rerun. I stand by that. So, yeah. Because there are other healers that can do that too. She's not needed. You don't need Kokomi. And therefore, Shenhe is not needed either. But it's nice to have, I guess, let's say. And I liked her demo, her character demo as well, where Chong Yun was there. That was a good storyline. Kokomi and Ayaka works well? Yeah, they can, yes. So there's nothing wrong with Kokomi. I'm sure they can make it. Oh, you said 28 more to go for me? Yes, if I was to count it up to 90. But we're talking about soft pity, and usually, from my experience, God forbidding or anything, but like I have been always after 75, you have a higher chance of getting how soft pity works is after 75 you have a very high chance of hitting the 5-star already. So like from 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I mean, my latest one was maybe 81 or 2. I've never gone to 90, which is a full hard pity. So I've never gone to 90 to get like the 5-star. I usually get it within the next few, let's say. Sometimes, obviously, we've also had the luck where we've got them way before hitting 75 too, but then in this case, it sounds like I'm going to have to go past 75 to get a higher probability. Because if I didn't get it already, then it's not going to happen now, obviously, with like just another 13 more to go before soft pity number 75. So I'm likely going to have to pass 70. That's my own statistical analysis of what's been happening on my account. If I haven't gotten it already, like before 50 or something like that is my own statistical, then likely I have to wait until after 75, which is what has happened, what has been happening. So if I don't get enough wishes, just or primo gems, just by like doing the events, I'm willing possibly to pay a little bit into the game and maybe wish a little bit. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to go hard and heavy in the sense that am I willing to spend money and get her no matter what, even if I fail the first pity, and then like say if I lose the 50-50, am I willing to go all the way through to get her again, like to go through another full pity? I'm not sure. So I'm thinking maybe I'll be willing to spend a little money and just do the 2 wishes, like maybe 10, like so 2 pulls of 10, and then that should pass the soft pity number 75 for me, and then maybe go from there. Yeah. Obviously, if I can get her then that's great, and if I don't get her, maybe I'll just not get her then. Maybe that's maybe my decision. But definitely, I'll make a video of it if I do. So I'll keep you guys posted. Right now, I'm not going to. Right now, I'm not going to do it now. But I am just going to do my daily routine right now. Kazuha is really good. Yeah, definitely. In my opinion, Kazuha is a must pull. Yeah, and Zhongli is a must pull. Ganyu is not even a must pull, but she's still one of the strongest, if not the strongest, ice DPS or cryo DPSs in the game still. And for Kazuha, when he comes back, I mean, if he doesn't come back for 2.5, that's fine. If he comes back in 2.6 or whatever, I'm definitely going to pull for him and go for his constellations. I would like to bring him up to C2 because he's just all around really good. And then if he comes back with, like, say, Ayaka and Yoimiya, that's fine because I will skip theirs. I already have them, right? And Yoimiya doesn't need constellations at all. And Ayaka, like, they're just nice to have, but you don't need them either. But Kazuha doesn't need them either, but Kazuha just becomes much better with his C2. So, yeah. Yeah, Kazuha's your. Oh, he's really awesome. He's your main DPS. Yeah. And will I go for Ganyu Constellation? No. So if I'm going for Shenhe, I'm gonna. Yeah. So I kind of announced it already that I'm not. I originally wanted Ganyu Constellation 1, but because now she's coming with Shenhe, like she'll be on the same patch, let's say. So I've decided that to minimize spending, I'm just gonna skip her constellation. I don't, and then my reasoning is because I already have her, and secondly, I actually don't even use her anymore. Even though she is strong and she is one of my favorite characters overall in terms of likability, but I actually don't use her anymore. And also on PS5, I don't find that I don't like doing charge shots. That's just me. I realize I don't like it. So it's just I'm not good at it. Yeah, I'm not fast at it. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not like good at it, and I just don't really enjoy charge shot characters. I'm more of a hack and slash kind of guy. Um, I actually don't even like Claymore characters that much. That's one of the reasons why I don't recommend like people like actually now after the Ito review, I actually tell people like I actually said he's completely optional. You don't need he's not a must pull. Whereas Eula, if I had to rank all the Claymore users, I still think Eula is still the best one. Not because she's the strongest one, but because I find her gameplay more enjoyable. But I will say Ito's gameplay is also enjoyable, but because he's Geo, he suffers from that, and Claymore users are overall are very slow, and I don't like that. I'm very hack and slashy, so I love like one-handed sword users and polearm users more, and then Claymore users like I hardly play with any of them. Oh, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, so back to Ganyu, I would probably skip, I will, not probably, I will be skipping her C1 constellation, although it's really nice to have. And now maybe paired with Shenhe, it will probably make her even stronger, but I have to draw the line somewhere, right? And practically speaking, it's not like you need it. She's still pretty strong at C0. She'll just be stronger. I mean, all characters will be stronger with constellations, right? Whether directly or indirectly, but we have to draw the line somewhere, right? So I will, if I can get Shenhe, and if I have to spend for a little bit of money just to get her, then I will, but then I'm not going to spend money to then go for a Ganyu constellation. Because if I use my pity already for Shenhe, then obviously I'd have to build it up again just to get Ganyu, which I won't do. Yeah. And obviously we have to save for Yaimiko, guys and girls. We have to go for Yaimiko, of course, in 2.5. So, and then depending on whichever characters are coming in 2.5, I'm probably going to skip all the reruns as well. That's my stance now on reruns. I used to think like certain characters I would want their constellations, but I think at this point, moving forward, just looking ahead, I already kind of mentally made this note. I think the only one I think that's worth getting more constellations for is Kazuha, just on a personal basis. I really enjoy using him, and I think that he's very useful. And was lucky, and I got his Freedom Sworn before the Hu Tao weapons banner was over. So I was lucky there too. Since then, I've never rolled on the weapon banner again. So then, since then, and then Chun Chun, who's not on today's stream, he keeps telling me that I should rebuild my Kazuha for an elemental mastery build. Right now, he's on a hybrid build. He has some elemental mastery, but he's more of a crit build because I didn't have Freedom Swarm before, right? So that's why. And then I haven't had the time to fully rebuild them because to rebuild a character, you have to suffer through the nasty RNG and the farming and the resin wasting, right? You know, and then like I said, I had to focus and prioritize building my Ito and my Goro, and maybe now if I can get Shenhe, and now I just got Yunjin, so I have to focusing on rebuilding or building up new characters is more of a priority than rebuilding an existing character just to like change out their stuff. I mean, he's not the best right now, like mine, but then like he's workable, right? He's usable, so let's just leave it. Okay, so those are done. I'm gonna go to Monster and quickly dump some off at the blacksmith.
该出发了。
And I also really enjoyed, if you guys haven't seen the Archon Quest yet, but well, it's technically officially published now by MiHoYo anyway on the Genshin Impact website, your YouTube channel. But like, there's a performance for Yunjin at the end to wrap up the Archon Quest, and I actually really enjoyed that performance. It's a nice storyline, and it basically is a showcase of Shenhe's storyline, so it's really nicely done. And of course, they hired a professional, official, like Chinese opera actress, singer to do the voiceover for that part, right? Because then it's in all languages, where it's going to be the Chinese song. So yeah, I thought it was really well done. So dump whatever I have to them. I can go farm some more after. But other than that, are you guys planning to go for Ganyu or Zhongli when they come around, or are you guys pulling hard for like Shenhe, and trying to get Yunjin and her constellations? The good thing with 4 stars is that they will reoccur quite often, and you can still get them by losing the 50/50s and or pulling on the standard banner. So I'm not worried about that anymore. I used to be more like, I have to get the C6 of the new 4 stars. But there's no guarantee either, as I learned from my Toma experience. So since then, I've kind of given up on that, and I'm happy that I've learned from that and not bothered anymore. But I would love to get more Yunjin constellations, and at least we get one of her guaranteed once we do the Lantern Rite portion of the events, right? So that's good that they allowed us to make sure that we can get her that way too. So. Saving for Zhongli. Yeah, do that. Zhongli is a must pull. I completely think that, yeah, and I've said this many times before. Zhongli is a must pull. Kazuha, in my opinion, is a must pull. Venti is no longer a must pull, in my opinion. I mean, he has his purposes, but he's no longer, in my opinion. And Raiden Shogun, I think, is a must pull for most people as well. She's just really good as a DPS overall. But I already pulled hard and heavy on Raiden Shogun. I went crazy there, so I got her to C3, so I'm good. So even if Raiden does come back in 2.5, I'm good. I can skip it. Although C4 makes her more of a support character too. She can do a hybrid. She can support the rest of the team. But no, it's not necessary because I'm trying to save money, so no.
你是固若金汤，让这些孩子们来助助兴吧。
朔风起义。
Oh no, this doesn't flew away too fast. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
安如磐石。
Was there one here? No. Oh, I thought there was like. Oh. Okay. You got Shogun and her 5-star polearm. Nice, and less than 90 poles combined. Good for you. Yes. That's awesome. Yes. You won't regret it. I'm sure you don't. She's awesome. I had a friend who was trying to pull on hers, and he didn't spend money either, but he didn't get her at all. He didn't even get any 5 stars, and then he ran out of wishes. But yeah, it's okay. He loves this game, but he's not willing to spend on it, which is totally fine. So he'll just go with whatever fate decides for him. He says, if he can get whichever character, he'll go with whichever character he can get, right? So that's fine. No, I didn't do the new secret fortune slip quest yet, but I did see someone post a video about that, so thank you for bringing that up. I haven't done any of the extra stuff yet at all. It's okay though, because like once you start it, then you just have to do it over multiple days, I heard. It's a 3-day quest, right? I haven't started it at all. I guess I should. Took you 160 pulls to get Hu Tao? Lost 50-50 Chi-Chi? Oh, okay. Well, as long as you're okay with that, and you know what? Chi-Chi's a good healer, just so we're clear. People hate on her, but and I get that, but she carried me through the early game, and the mid game, and the early part of my late game. Like, even past AR50, I was still using her as my main healer. So, I have nothing against her healing ability, that's for sure. Right? Yeah. But anyway, Hu Tao is like one of my beloved characters, so I definitely, I wouldn't say that she's a must pull, but she's definitely a nice to have for sure, and I'm very glad I have her, and I'm glad I also went for her constellations as well. That was when I got my first taste of not getting my Toma C6'd. So, that's what happened then. Ah, crap. Okay, never mind, I thought he flew away. So yeah, he's just annoying, I shouldn't kill him. I don't understand why these are abandoned here. Oh, this one's broken, but like, okay. I guess it's part of the storyline for this patch. They'll probably remove them after this patch is done. Yeah, Zhongli is definitely a must pull, and definitely good luck for that. And Ganyu is nice to have, but if you're FGP, then you have to make some decisions, right? And I think in that case, then you should go for Zhongli. I find that there's one thing that although I like the new rerun banner system, there's one thing that they clearly could have did that they chose not to do, and that was how the weapon banner is set up, where they could have put 2 5 stars on one banner, and then like if you don't get the one that you want, you get the other one instead. That would have been nice, but no, they're not gonna do that. Right? Because you know what I mean? Like they could have did it like that too, where like say they put like Xiao and like Shenhe on one banner, and then say you made your fate path or whatever to Shenhe, but you end up getting a Xiao, like, or vice versa, right? They could have did it that way, but they didn't. They separated them on purpose so that you could only get them if you pull on the specific banner, which is fine, because at least the character banner already has a somewhat of a guarantee. As long as you lose it once on the 50-50, you'll get them on the next 50-50. It's still better than the weapon banner already, I guess. So that's probably why I didn't want to make it too easy. Well, so far 2.4 is looking pretty good. I'm very happy that 2.4 is a good patch. It's very action-packed so far, storyline-wise. Definitely Enkanomiya is going to make people happy. Apparently, and this is not really spoilers, because I think people already know this, but there are 3 little islands that are hidden on there that you have to unlock. Because I had thought that like there's gonna be more to Enkanomiya that you have to wait until the next patch to get, kind of like Inazuma, how they gave us different islands and over different patches. But apparently you can unlock those other little islands now. I just didn't do it yet, but I saw someone do it. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's good to know. They're smaller islands, so they're not like huge, but they are 3 more islands. Yeah, there are 3 world quests there. I know. Why am I not exploring it? Because I have to collect my ore. That's why I'm doing this. So I when I explored Enkanomiya originally and unlocked it, and then when I did the Archon quest, I didn't expect to like fully do them, so I had to do them over the last few days, and yeah, so that's what happened. So I didn't stream them specifically. I guess I could have now in retrospect, because I wasn't expecting to, because I thought I was gonna just quickly log on and do a little bit, which is what I did. But then I got so sucked into the storyline, I actually stayed up really late just to do them. But then I didn't end up streaming because it was late already, so then I didn't. That's what happened for those. But yeah, I would like to explore Enkanomiya. Actually, it made me want to explore that specific area more. That was one of the islands that became more interested in compared to any of the 3 last um, Inazuma Island. Not because I didn't like those 3 islands, it's just because I felt burnt out at that point. I think I've mentioned this on previous streams too. So that's why I stopped exploring for a while. But then now that Enkanomiya is out, and now that maybe I had a break in between fully exploring, I'm kind of interested in exploring again. So I will definitely try my best to fully explore Enkanomiya and unlock 100% completion and all the chests and get all the sigils. Yes, that is one of my goals. Um, and then similarly, that should bring me the momentum to want to do it again for the 3 remaining Inazuma Islands, which I'm not going to do until after Enkanomiya is complete, I think. Because they might as well do the newer content first, right? Those other 3 islands are still going to be there, obviously, so it's no rush. Plus, they're old already now. But have you started already, you know, exploring fully and doing everything in Enkanomiya? I haven't yet, because actually, to be honest, this is the first time I logged on just to quickly do my resin earlier today, during my lunch break, and that's it. I didn't even play, like I said, I'm really tired with my work recently, and it's been busy at work, so after work, I just take a nap. And then I wake up from my nap and then make dinner, have dinner, watch a movie, watch some TV or something, catch up on news, etc. And then that's it, like then I log in and do like my basic stuff here, and then I go to sleep, which is the last few days. But then today I really wanted to come back on and do a stream as well. So yeah. Okay, let me go and collect all this other stuff first. Yeah, the sigils. And I don't know if there's going to be like some kind of mechanic that's going to allow us to track down the sigils like on the other regions. Yeah, and then like the sigils is a nice touch, but then like it's always like extra work, right? For sure. I'm assuming there is no official like compass or whatever to track them this time. And then I kind of lost track as well. You know why? Because like in the beginning, there's like some parts where you can use the sigils to unlock chests and stuff like that. I think I used a few. I didn't even count. So like, I won't even know if I got them all or not. You know what I mean? But I didn't collect all of them either, of course. But we'll see what happens. I think I used 2, but I don't know now because as part of the quest, then we use them as well. Or do those earlier ones don't count? I don't know. I didn't even collect all the Inazuma like what do you call them? Those things yet either. What do you call these? These things. I didn't even collect the Electroculus, there we go. I didn't even collect all of those because I didn't fully explore the last 3 islands yet, so So yeah, my statue of 7 is not maxed yet for Inazuma. Oh, this is where that quest is. Oh, should I just do this part now then? Because it's a daily thing. This is a daily quest since I'm already here. Oh, good, he's repairing it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, this is just a minor daily quest every day. So you have to do every little bit every day so that you can then move on and progress with the story. I really hope that they can make the little temple there. It'd be interesting if they actually becomes really pretty afterward. Where? Okay. Oh, there's more.
朔风解印，
求饶吧！
回天车了。
加快脚步，加快脚步。
What do I think about the day and night thing? I think it's neat for sure. The mechanic is neat, and it's good that they brought that in because it's interesting that every island has its own little slight difference. So that's good. I didn't mind it. It's a pretty straightforward puzzle overall. I think, at least from what I've done so far. I haven't done that much, but I've done a little bit. What do you think about it? Okay, good. So today's portion is done, and then probably tomorrow there'll be a portion as well. I did enjoy that little quest there because overall because there was that storyline back then. So it's good that it's good that they're following up on certain storylines. I like that. Okay, that's done. Yes, I'm interested in Yai. I would like to get her. From what I've seen though, I'm not sure that I actually. Okay, so I'm not gonna spread leaks here, but I would just say that what we've seen. I'm sure all of you guys have seen some of it already. I don't like her. her little animation for her burst. I'll be honest, it looks kind of meh. But anyway, I would yeah. That aside, and then like the attacking. Oh god, I don't know. Like I'm not okay. I'll be honest. I really like her character because she's very sassy and you know, smart obviously and cool in that way. But then at the same time, and witty. But at the same time, I don't know, like, sure, and she's going to be a DPS, I think, based on what we've seen. She's going to be a DPS. Um, so that's good for some people that wanted that. I don't know. She seems like she kind of attacks kind of slow too. I don't really know right now, but see there, and I brought kind of raised this way before too, and we discussed this too about other characters. But like, she's probably going to be like a 5-star version of Lisa. Like, obviously stronger. I don't know, like, it's I like her. Okay, so her E is very interesting because it's like setting up multiple taunts, right? And also setting up like a field, similar to those. I was gonna say right earlier this stream, I was fighting that electro Samaturl or whatever they're called, those wizards, right? That they put that little pillar of electro somewhere, and that's what she does basically. She puts down multiple ones of those, right? You know, and then she summons lightning to them. Basically, that's her thing. So it's actually very interesting for sure. But I don't know right now. Yeah. What do you guys think? To skip her? Yeah. Her weapon is the alter. Yeah. See. Yeah, exactly. Her alt, exactly. Yes, we all have the same feeling, right? Her alt animation makes her look evil, and it's also very dark too compared to other characters. There's alt animation makes them look really cool or really bright and like cheery somehow, right? You know, or powerful. Hers makes her look powerful but evil. Like I don't like that. No, right? You know, and then like why do they darken her like the lighting on her face and everything like that too? Like why? You know? So yeah, I agree with you guys completely. I think we all feel the same, right? Um. Yeah, and the animation for changing the night and the day, yes. That one is kind of time consuming, I agree, because some puzzles require you to do it multiple times. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, I get it. And then like, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking about skipping her too. Now, I'm sorry, not her ultimate, her weapon, her signature weapon is based off of the Japanese, and or the Buddhist, what do you call them? It's like a bell. It's like a bunch of bells. Technically, you shake them and then it makes like a noise. Yeah, because I've been to Japan and I've been to Asia, of course. So then, like, that's like that makes sense because she's a shrine maiden, right? But then, like, I don't mind the weapon's look. It's fine. It's a bunch of bells, basically. That's what it is. But then at the same time, it's like that part makes sense. So I don't mind the look of it. But then the point is, it doesn't actually appear. Based on her animations, she uses her little stick with the paper talismans hanging on it instead of like she's like whipping that around more to summon like her electro more than the weapon itself. The weapon just appears here and there. It doesn't even appear in all her animations. It appears here and there behind her. It doesn't appear like behind her when she's walking around in either like that. So I find it very weird is what I'm trying to say. Like at first I'm like, oh, are they making her weapon like the little talisman stick instead, right? Because she's swiping that around more. But then I'm like, that wouldn't make sense because that's not a weapon in itself, unless they consider that a catalyst, but it's not. Anyway, so it's her whole thing is very weird. Is all I'm gonna say. I'm not like fully sold on her yet, even though I do like her characterization. I would like to learn more about her storyline, which we'll obviously get as well. But then I'm not sure now because I am not super impressed with what she can do either. She just summons like bolts of lightning that come down, right? So that's not any more different than Lisa. But Lisa has an area of effect for her alt that continuously like zaps like with that rose lamp thing that she throws into the air. Of course, Lisa is a very hard character to actually use because she's actually very slow when she like shoots out her normal attacks, and she's also requires many constellations and investment in order to make her good. And her constellations are hard to get. She's one of the most expensive waifus, as everyone has mentioned, because she can only be gotten from the standard banner and or from the Paimon shop, right? Same with Amber and Kaya, right? Kaya also being really solid, but you do need to get his constellations, right? So it's the same thing. So I don't know. So basically, yeah, Miko is like the 5-star version of Lisa because I don't think she attacks fast. Again, like yeah, her weapon is the way that they made her animations with her weapon is weird because it doesn't seem like her weapon is the main weapon. But anyway, yeah. Yes, it only appears when you ult and when you use it here and there. But otherwise, in her animations, whenever she swipes, it's with her stick with the talisman papers on there instead. So it's very different how they made her appear. Yes, completely agree.
御风而行，克！
And they just made her ultimate weapon like purple colored, which is fine because Electro, right? But yeah, if you go to Japan or like other Asian countries where they have shrines, and if you can see shrine maidens, usually, well, Japan specifically, because obviously Inazuma is based off Japan, they use the bell thing and it's gold colored. But in this case, they made it purple, obviously because it's Electro. Yeah. I just catch that one because it's white. Because it's rarer than the brown ones and the black ones that we encounter normally. And also apparently you have to catch 30 animals or more to get like an achievement. So I didn't know that. I wasn't catching them specifically. I didn't care. And I wasn't buying the nets every week either. I didn't for the first week or two. I didn't care. So now I realize that that's an achievement. So I will work towards it. But I don't really like care that much either. So yeah. The Yunjin idol. Oh yes, good point. I haven't tried her out yet. So if I stand out like here, you mean? Let's see. Oh yeah, she does the opera performance stuff. Yes. Yeah, they made her the game is very good when it follows like the actual like references. So like her moves are very much like Chinese opera, and that's what they styled her character model after. Um, but I will say that her dress is not really like character like Chinese opera, but they had to make it, I guess, modern and make it more like the game. Yeah, like, but yeah, in Chinese opera they do use this polearm to they do kick it around and then they do perform with it. Yes, that's correct. And then her hair, the little pom poms, the little balls, is reminiscent of the Chinese opera as well, but the hat is not. Yeah, and the hair is not either, but that's okay. And then the collar part and the shoulder part that is reminiscent of it, but the dress itself is not. Yes, that's okay. So let's see, what should I give her now that I got her? I'm just gonna put this on her for now because this is what I have, or I can give her the Favonius. This one I didn't even level up yet. I didn't roll on it. This is from the first time the Lithic Spear was on, and I consider this is one of her probably one of her better weapons already. But I'll just give her this because it's just there, no one's using it. Artifact wise, so is she like a husk? She needs the husk. Does she need a 4-piece, do you think? Or do you think she only needs 2 to get the defense? Because I don't think she needs a 4, because 4 is when you want to build up stacks and actually use her for attacking. She's not going to be an attacker. She's a support character, so that's why I don't think you need 4. But then I've seen other streamers. What they did was they gave her full defense on these ones. I don't have another defense one. I have this, so I swapped him out to defense, and I gave. So maybe I'll just, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll give her the attack one. Although this has crit on it, and she doesn't need any of that. I don't know. Let's just give this to her for now because no one's using it. Yeah, I don't have another defense one. Because she needs defense, basically, right? Is that right? Am I... Okay, I didn't unlock these yet, but... It's based off of Yunjin's defense, yes? Current defense. Yeah, it's always based on... Okay, so it's... I'm just skimming it. It's based on her defense. Okay, so then, yeah, we would want defense pieces. I don't know, like, I don't think I have any, so... Okay. I'm being cheap here. I'm just gonna give her what I have. That's kind of has something on there, but I have not farmed for her specifically. I don't know. None of these are specifically good for her. They don't have like defense on there. The crit ones are useless for her because she's only a support character. She will not need to crit because she will just be laying down her stuff and going off field. So that's my stance on support characters. You don't need to build crit on them because there's no point. Yeah, you're just wasting the artifacts for them, right? So I'm thinking like Let me see. I guess we'll just have to give her this one for now, because this one has 4 levels. I mean, she might need energy, right? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe this one then. Or maybe just attack is fine. Fine, this one, because Elemental Mastery is useless for her, but at least this has defense on there. The flat attack is also useless, but... Yeah, okay, this one. And then for this side, let's see. This one has 2 defense. Elemental Mastery is useless. Let's see. Okay, maybe this one. I don't know. Defense. This one, probably, because it has 2 defenses on there. No one else is going to use it. So maybe I'll just give her a 4-piece set if there's nothing else. I'll just hold her on to that one for now, and then we'll just give her... Yeah, we'll just give her the 4-piece set, even though, because I don't think there's any other one that she would need. What am I doing? Geo. Perfect. This is a leftover piece that no one... And it has a little bit of defense on there. Okay, let's see. This one... Defense... Okay, it's gonna be this one then, I think. This one has defense on it, whereas this one doesn't have... It has flat defense, but it has energy recharge already, and it's 20 already. Yeah, we'll just give her this one. So crit is okay? Okay. So let's just go with crit then. Okay, hang on. Crit is okay, you said? Okay. So 4-piece? Okay, so we'll just go with the 4-piece then. Where was I? Because there was a crit one here. This one has a flat defense, but this one's a crit, and no one else is using it. So let's just give it to her. And then, yeah, okay. But I would like a defense main stat for now, but right now we left her on attack because I don't have any others, right? So we'll just leave these as a placeholder for now. Sorry, I'm missing. Obviously her stats, like, she has, like, a lot of crit damage because that weapon already had a bunch on it. But she has low crit rate because I haven't built her yet. She will, I think, ascend with energy recharge. Was that right? So, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna... I didn't farm for her yet, so I don't really need to spend the stuff on her yet. But anyway, like, we'll just put that there as a placeholder. Yeah. Oh, hi, Chun Chun. How are you? Happy New Year. This is my first stream in the new year. I only posted videos in the new year, but I haven't streamed officially. Well, I streamed my Abyss run, but that's it. I didn't do these kind of streams, though. And I know Chun Chun was saying that you were hanging out with your family over the New Year, right? So that's good. Hope all of you guys were enjoyed your New Year's and your holidays safely and had fun with your family. I only had dinner with my family on Christmas Day, which was a Saturday, and New Year's Day. And then hopefully you guys are better off in your areas, but my city, we reimposed some lockdown measures. So, and this already was reimposed right before Christmas already. So my office party for Christmas was cancelled, and we switched it to an online event. And then my boss sent us all like Christmas gift basket instead, with wine and chocolate and snacks inside. And then we had a Christmas party that was over Zoom instead. Yeah, which is fine. Like, you know, we just talked and ate basically, and drank the wine during lunch. It was fine. And then, like, got a little drunk on that day. But, obviously I was still kept it professional, but, like, after that Christmas party, I wasn't able to really focus on work for that day. But that was okay. That was, like, that was Christmas Eve. Was it? No, that was the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd, Thursday, because we got the Christmas Eve day off, yeah. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, so, like, gyms and stuff are all closed here. Restaurants have a limit of very little people allowed again, and then movie theaters and all that, I think, are closed. Sporting events are closed, like things like that again. Anyway, and a lot of people got COVID, not myself, thank God, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, so a lot of people got COVID. Also, like here, it's been snowing a lot. It's been really cold lately. Our city normally doesn't get this much snow, but we've been getting a lot of snow lately. On and off, on and off. So yeah, anyway, and then our office decided to switch back to fully work from home, whereas previously we were hybrid, like we were going to the office 2 times a week, and then at home 3 times a week. So now it's back to fully work from home, and yeah, all these things just happened, right? And so anyway, and then a lot of my events for my with my friends, so not family, were canceled. They canceled on me, and I also had an event that I had planned, and I canceled on other people as well. Not in a bad way. We just had to officially announce it. So just to be safe for everyone, like I would not want to be I don't want anyone to get sick from coming to an event, and I don't want to get sick from going to an event, right? I don't think anyone wants that, obviously, especially during the holidays and the New Year. And I didn't want other people to bring it back to their families either, because they'll be seeing, like, that was the decision. So we're just being considerate, right? So I am double vaccinated, but we're waiting for our booster, our third. So our local government announced that we would get it only 6 months after the second one, and my 6 months is not due yet. I think my 6 months is coming due at the end of January. So we'll be, yeah, so waiting. Yeah. Anyway, so but then also the numbers of Omicron in my city and also in my country, Canada, has gone up. The US continues to have a lot, and I think other countries continue to battle it as well. So there are all these measures. Many countries have already reinstated their lockdown measures as well. So it's just, yeah. Hopefully you guys still had a good holiday. So that's my point here. The new update's fun. Have you been able to play yet, Chun Chun? Maybe not because you were busy with family, right? I did the Archon quest already, but not on stream, and I did the Enkanomiya quest already. Yeah, so that's why I'm back to streaming regularly here. And I've gotten really interested in exploring Enkanomiya more, so I will be maybe streaming my exploration of those. I still plan to bring Tales of Arise into this channel to stream, but not during this time. The time frame of those streams will be earlier in the day, like maybe in the afternoons. But I haven't started that game officially yet. So there's all these things I still plan to do. Yeah. And my sub count went up for this channel, so I'm very happy. And my viewership gone up a little bit, so that's good too. So again, thank you guys. And for everyone else, yes. Yeah, I haven't been playing fully either, so that's why I haven't streamed. I've only been I played the Archon quest and the Enkanomiya quest, but I was playing them over different days lately, and then I didn't stream them either. I just did them over different days, and I just quickly did whatever bare minimum I needed for my routine every day, and then that's it. But today I wanted to do like an actual stream and also do this, and then yeah, chat with you guys. Oh, you were thinking about polling for Shenhe, but not now? Lockdown again imposed here as well. COVID cases increased 15 times in 10 days. Yeah, see? It's bad. It's bad. So. Yes, thank you, Chin Chin. Yes, good memory. Yes, I was at 87 around Christmas time. And then I think it went up to 88 one time. It kept going. Okay, it was really funny because I was watching it during that time because I was off. So it went up to 88 and then someone would unsubscribe and then it would go back to 87. Then it would go back to 88 and then someone would unsubscribe and it would go back to 87. So okay, whatever. So then I'm like, okay, I guess 87 is my number. Then it finally stayed at 88 at one point. And then it went to 90 and then 92. And then now it's at 130. Well, when I checked, oops, oh god, I actually fell on that. When I checked right before the stream, it was at 130 exactly. Is it 137 now? Oh, that's nice. And my viewership and my views went up a little bit, so that's good. My shorts was actually quite good. My short video of my frozen fountain downstairs of my apartment building, my condo, that one got like 1,800 views in one day. And I was surprised. I was like, okay, interesting. The other one from my patio, or just showing like the beautiful like afternoon day, that one got actually 0 views the first few hours that I posted it, and then I had to redo the tag and the titles, and then only after I redid it did it like get like 500 views. But I want to say, in case you guys didn't know, shorts apparently do not count towards viewership hours on YouTube unless people watch them on your YouTube channel page. But if the shorts were served to them through the algorithm and from the shorts feed, you get the YouTube channel itself gets no viewership hours out of it. We only get views out of it. But if someone subscribes from those shorts, the subscribers would count too. So I have a feeling maybe some people subscribed after watching the short, maybe. But I haven't done any more shorts since because I haven't gone out, right? So yeah, I figured the shorts would be my way of doing some kind of daily life sharing. Yeah, a small way of doing that. What does maple syrup alcohol taste like? That's a good question. I've never had maple syrup alcohol, but obviously we have maple syrup here. Maple syrup is delicious. It's really good. It's one of obviously our what Canada is known for, but I think US also makes some too, and they keep competing with with Canada for it. But ours, I think, tastes better. So anyway, so there are different kinds of syrups out there. There are some that say they're maple syrup, but they're actually just regular syrup with maple flavor. And then there's actual official maple syrup. So if you ever get a chance to eat actual real maple syrup, not just maple flavored syrup, which is a difference, right? Because regular syrup is just sugar, right? And then with maple flavoring, that's not right. But if you get real maple syrup, it's actually quite sweet, but it's actually the flavor is very strong and distinct. Yeah. So I've never had maple syrup alcohol, but I don't know if this is popular in other places, but I think that this caught on, I think, in North America, but also in which includes Canada. There are like we have maple flavored bacon and maple flavored sausages. And maple like so basically like salty fatty meat. It has maple on it. It just gives it a salty sweet taste. And then we have what is it? There's like different maple sauces, like that are salty and sweet as well. You can do maple barbecue and maple smoked barbecue sauces and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff has maple syrup flavoring infused in there. Here, yeah. And then like the whole salty and sweet thing. I know that not every place accepts like that, but then like the whole salty and sweet thing is very popular. Yeah. So, and then we have so like donuts. Like there are some donut shops here that make maple glazed donuts. That's nothing special, right? But there are maple and bacon donuts, which you guys might be thinking is disgusting. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's not. So like there's actually like so the donut is obviously a donut, and then there's maple glaze on there, and then there's like bacon, like chopped up bacon bits on there as well. And you might think it sounds disgusting, but it actually goes well. Well, we're used to it, right? So like salty and sweet, yeah. So yeah.
该出发了，该出发了。
Oh, so it's kind of bad. So okay. Yeah, like she's just a pure support. I just mentioned earlier that she's not a must pull for sure. So I'm not sure that I want to spend money on getting her, but I wouldn't mind getting her because I like her storyline and I like her characterization. But yeah. Oh, you just returned from your trip and you're tired, then you want to come back. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there's no rush. I will try my best to like tomorrow's like well, it's technically Friday morning now. It's like wee hours right now. But I'm happy to be here, of course, because I haven't streamed with you guys for a while. So, but anyway, that's fine. I will be back for the weekend for sure. So don't worry. I will do these streams. I will explore Enkanomiya. I actually want to explore it, which is exciting. And I think like I've kind of overcome that whole burnout situation where I wasn't in the mood of exploring. So now I want to explore Enkanomiya, and then I want to explore those three remaining Inazuma Islands at some point. So yeah, and I do want to do the hangout events for Yunjin and yeah. But anyway, yes, thank you for dropping by, Chun Chun, and bye. Yes, go rest. But I'm still here. Yeah.
固若金汤。御风而行，呵！
Yeah, like Shenhe is very interesting. I really like her character and her story, but then at the same time, At the same time, though, yeah, she is a very niche character, and unfortunately, that's where the game is going now. They're trying to make niche characters, and again, we talked about this many, many streams ago. It's an ongoing issue. They're cannibalizing on their own characters. Like I said, they're replacing Lisa with a 5-star version, Yaimiko. They've replaced Rosaria with a 5-star version, Shenhe. Like, because Rosaria is also, but Rosaria can serve as a DPS though. But then Rosaria is also a support too, right? It's similar. So that's what they're doing in the game. They're just replacing their own characters with the same elements and the same weapons, with other characters that are just stronger. They're power creeping their own and cannibalizing on their own is what they're doing. Can I show you my Zhongli build? Oh, okay, sure. Let me go back here. So, I haven't rebuilt him. I've rebuilt him twice, and I got really annoyed because of RNG. It really pissed me off. So that was part of what contributed to my burnout. Anyway, so I finally got him to like. I mean, this crit rate could be higher but then it's okay. The crit damage could be higher too. But anyway, energy recharge is okay. Yeah, and then geo bonus, and then like weapon. I gave him the Staff of Homa. It's in my opinion, it is better than the Vortex Vanquisher, but the Vortex Vanquisher looks better on him because it's stylized to be gold and brown like him, right? I gave him the Tenacity set. This is what pissed me off because I had to refarm for this. And then this is, yeah, so this is what I have. With a focus on HP where possible. This one wasn't a good piece, just so we're clear. As you can see, it's not a good piece. But I had to suck it up and just accept what I could get because I wasn't getting a good piece for this one. As you can see, it's like defense, which is useless for him, and the flat HP is useless. The attack is okay, but yeah. This one is okay, but it's not good. I will just say it's not good at all. It's like the flat HP and like the low crit rate. Like the crit rate at least rolled once, but then like yeah, and then I think the flat attack also rolled once, as you can see, so it's not the best. See, so I have some very copium pieces. This was just what I was lucky I did get a Geo one here, and it did roll on crit damage a lot, and also HP, percent and flat HP once each, so that was okay. This one is just what I had that I just decided to give him. That's a crit rate one. I guess at that point, I could probably switch this out to a better crit rate one. Let me see. Do I have a better crit rate one that no one's using? No. Yeah, so I don't have that many crit rate pieces, so that's why. So let me see. Can he take hers? No. I want ones that have HP, and then my Hu Tao has this one, so that's why I left that one to her, because she needs the HP more than him. So that's okay. So that's my build, and then I do have him at C3, because I got him at C0, I think, when his first banner, and then when he reran, I did go for his banner, because that was the time when I was still doing a little bit of dolphining, and I went for... Who came on his banner? There was a 4-star character that came in. Oh, Yanfei, because I was trying to get her to C6. So I got him to C3 and I got her to C6 at that time. That was when I was willing to go for C6 on 4-star characters. No, as I mentioned earlier this stream, I'm no longer doing that. So therefore I won't be, and that was when I was willing to invest in him because I feel like he's a must-pull character and it's fine to get him, his constellations. But I would say that if you were going for constellations, you don't need his C1. It's kind of pointless. It's nice to have, but not needed. This one is nice though. C2 is a nice quality of life one. C3 obviously helps because you just get 3 levels, but it's not necessary, I'll be honest. So none of these are actually necessary, so you could be fine without any of them. Yeah, and I wouldn't go any further. Yeah. And then that's my talent. I did crown this one because I do like having this has high damage because its multiplier is 900%. It's good. And then this one I just brought it up to level 9, and this is level 9 as well. Yeah. But you'll notice I do use him for his normal attack, so I do like that part of him. Yeah, and as part of my dolphining phase, which ended a few patches ago, I was trying to rebuild some characters, I was trying to level up characters, and I was trying to get their talents to max out and stuff like that, right? And then like I think it ended basically around the time or right around the time when I used all my crowns, and I did a video summarizing all my crowns that I used. I used all my crowns. So yeah. So then that, in my opinion, completed my mission of spending money on this game and dolphining, and then that's why I stopped. dolphining. And then since then, of course, I still like level up my characters. I still try to build up the ones I like. I still try to crown them whenever I get a new crown. I will spend it on characters I like. So yeah. But right now there's no need. So yeah, that's where we're at. And so because of that reason, I've accomplished my mission of what I set out to do. So I'm no longer spending money on this game, except for the bare minimum, which is just a bare minimum battle pass, which Chun recommended, because I used to be buying the premium battle pass, which was silly of me. Yeah, for the extra resin, which is not worth it. I don't recommend it. And then yeah, and then we had a talk, and then I just said, yeah, I'm gonna probably like, and that was at the end of my dolphin phase, and he's like, yeah, just get the regular battle pass because I do need the resources still. So the regular battle pass, like, it's fine, and then the Welkin, that's all. Yeah, I have not spent since. Shanha's clothes looks really uncomfortable. Someone who lives in the mountains. Clearly, they made her sexy just for the fans. It's fan service. And I wasn't paying attention fully, but there's this whole like scandal or drama right now. I'm not gonna do a video about it because I don't know enough and I don't really think it matters right now. But like there's like this whole like alternate costumes drama for some characters saying that their clothing is too revealing in China, and so like we're gonna get like their default costumes where their skin is gonna be painted over with clothing, or something like that. I'm like, okay. I don't know that I care enough, but I think that if that's an issue in the China region, that should not roll over to the rest of the servers. Or if they're going to do that, they should make those as alternate costumes only, which is what some people are saying that they're going to do. And they're not going to charge us for that. That's not fair, right? You know? And so some people don't have to like, they have a choice at least. I think that's more fair. So I don't think that's really major drama either. I don't think that's a big deal. Speaking of costumes, I did not go for the Kaching costume yet. And because I'm debating if it's worth spending the money. I don't think it is, to be honest. It's very pretty. It makes her look like a nighttime like butterfly, right? But then like I don't know that it's any more different. And yeah, I'm not sure right now. That's what I'm saying. But it's very pretty though, for sure. And I don't even use my Kaching anymore. I like her, but I don't use her, so I'm thinking, what's the point, right? So Jean was a different story. For 1.6, I do use my Jean, and I do like Jean. She's one of my characters I've been using for most of the game, up until like after even AR50, I was still using her. I still use her in the Abyss to this day. Every Abyss includes my Jean. So she's a really well-rounded character, and well-balanced. So for her, I was willing to get her summer costume, but not like, you know, I don't know about Kaching, yeah. And I'm looking forward to Ningguang's costume because it's a completely different looking dress, and I actually prefer the new costume more than her existing dress. Her existing dress is very Chinese, but it doesn't look that good. I don't like it. Her boobs look wonky in it. I don't know why. It looks weird. So anyway, and I don't like the little bun on her head, even though it's very Chinese, but it also makes her look kind of witchy, which she is a mage after all. Like, she's a catalyst user. But like, it makes her look old because she already has white hair, so it makes her look like an old lady with a bun in her hair. Like, you know, so then like I like that the new costume removes the bun, and it's also like kind of like an evening gown, and like an evening orchid is what the theme is. So then like it makes her look definitely more pretty, and it's still Chinese in a way, but very Western as well. So then to me, that's a better dress for her. Yeah. Yeah, I wish we could buy them with primo gems instead of crystals as well. I agree with you, so that's why I'm very hesitant right now. But I will say this though, if I was to pull on Shenhe's banner, which I will post a video for if I do, and if I have to pay for it, then I'm obviously gonna buy the top up package, right? Because the more expensive top up package is the better value anyway. And if I was to buy that, and if I had leftover, if I'm lucky and win the 50-50 and get Shenhe within the next, like say 2-10 pulls, right? Then I would have leftover Genesis crystals left over, right? Then in that case, I may consider just getting her costume at that point, even though it's just slightly discounted. It's like not that much, but like then I might consider it because I had paid for the crystals already anyway. That's my only one thing. The other option is I could use those extra Genesis crystals to try to pull for the Calamity Queller, because as you can see, although I'm okay, and I've said this in my videos as well, that I'm okay to not get that weapon for her, but I'm okay to try. And if I don't get it, I'm fine with not getting it too. But if I can get it, and if I'm lucky, maybe, right? Because as you can see for Yunjin, I'm just gonna give her whatever I gave her the blacklist one. So like I'm just gonna give them whatever I have versus like actually farming for something, right, and building something. But if I can get the Calamity Queller, which apparently is her best slot, of course, because Shantan needs all attack percentage pieces for her artifacts. Some people even built her without giving her the Blizzard Strayer. They gave her Gladiators 2-piece, and they gave her Shimenawa's 2-piece to maximize giving her the 36% extra attack percentage. And then for her last 3 pieces of artifact, like Sands, Goblet, and Circlet, they just gave her only attack percentage instead of giving her cryo bonus, right? So then like I'm like, okay, so that's how people are building her. And similarly for Yunjin, people are building her with those last 3 artifact pieces as defense main stand. So that's why I wasn't sure about the whole husk thing. But as you can see, as I just showed you guys earlier too, I don't have that many husk pieces. A lot of them were garbage that I foddered already way before for Ito and for Goro, right? So then like I don't have very many defense main piece stats for those ones. So that's where we're at for that. Yeah. Oh no, my subscribers is only 130. It's not 137. So anyway, I can see it on this video, but it's fine. I'm still very appreciative. It's good. Still a long ways from getting monetized, but I'm still very grateful that after the new year and the holidays that it went up. Okay, what do I have to do? Yes, I was farming all that stuff so I can do this. I didn't fully get all the maximum yet for today. Let's just get this done. Okay, I think that was the max because I gave them an odd number of the other types, so now I'm maxed out even though I have pieces left. Okay, that's good. So one of my New Year's resolutions obviously is to grow this channel a little bit and also to bring in other games, right? So I'll get another tenfold from the events. Perfect. Yes. So that's good. So I'm close then. So that's why we'll see. That's why I'm not rushing because remember her banner just dropped. The patch just dropped earlier this week. So we still have a full like 2.5 weeks left, right, to go. So I'm not rushing to like get her right away. The other thing is I'm a little bit burnt out from like leveling up characters and building weapons. I'll be honest. So like I just built my Ito and my Goro. I'm not saying that they're the best, but I at least built them, right? You know, so they're done now. But then like it's just really that's the whole point of the game, right? It's grindy, and I'm getting tired. Like I said, I have my job now, so I'm grateful, but but I do want to still focus on growing this channel too. So it's still content. Like if I get new characters and stuff and I build them and use them, like of course it's still like content, right? So and if I pull for them too. I'm not like a whale, so like definitely like no one watches my polling videos or like or any of that stuff. But like at the same time, it's for my enjoyment too as a player, right? Yeah. I will say surprisingly, some of my preview like banner like videos about like the weapon banner, the Calamity Queller, and comparing the Calamity Queller to the Lithic Spear, those videos did okay on this channel. They got a few hundred views already, I think. I think even the Calamity Queller one maybe closer to 1,000 now. Not high like compared to the whale channels, but like I'm very appreciative that people actually are interested at least. I'm not saying that the people are watching it all the way through, but at least their views are high. So yeah. I got the fates from the shop already. Yes, thank you. Yes. That's just the hangout quest, yeah. And then, yeah, so I don't have the potion quest yet, and yeah, the hangout events, and then I will fully explore Enkanomiya potentially, and yeah, and then that'll be good. Yeah, so I'm 12 away from hitting soft pity, and then do I have enough now? I don't have any more. Yeah, I only have exactly 100, not enough. So I'm 12 away from soft pity, yeah. Oh, I can go and collect this stuff. Oh no, I just screwed up. You know why? I got Yunjin. I'm supposed to put her there so she would have collected that little bit of that. Oh well. I will do that now. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. I'll put her into my pot now. I'll just replace one of the characters. It's okay. My mind wasn't thinking about that. Okay. So I'll replace Thomas since he's staying right in front of me and he's no longer needed for companionship because he already got +10. Oh, there she is. Perfect. Where is she? Oh, companion gifts. So she went somewhere. Okay. I didn't even realize. I haven't. Okay. From the Sakura tree, yes, I collected a few. I haven't, because I didn't fully explore the last 3 islands. I actually did not maximize my Sakura tree yet. I'm only at level 44. I did collect a few extra stuff from doing the economia, like the basic, so I was able to get some, but I didn't collect everything yet. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's nice of you. Thank you. Oh, right, because she's Li Yue. Because I didn't do the Inazuma teapot yet with the Inazuma stuff. So this pot currently has like Li Yue stuff and some Monset stuff. So that's why, like, because she's from Li Yue. So then, like, I put out a lot of the stuff already. So it just happened that she would automatically just have it done already for her gift, which is good. Perfect. Okay, that's nice of her. Thank you. But that's still not enough to wish again, so that's okay. Yeah, so for my Inazuma characters, because I'm not going to redo this pot, I'd rather just I haven't done it yet. I'd rather just build the new Inazuma pot with Inazuma decor pieces. I haven't even gotten all the blueprints yet because I don't care. But like, if I was to do it that way, then I could then bring in my Inazuma characters and make them get their even Raiden Shogun and all, like, a lot of my characters, I didn't collect their companion bonus items yet either because I didn't build that pot yet at all. So once I build that pot, and then I can push all those characters in there, even though they're companionship level 10 already, just to collect their items. But that would be free primo gems, yes, 20 per character, yes. But I don't want to do that right now because that's time consuming. So let's just leave it, yeah. But yes, that could be another way to get some free primo gems too, for sure. Okay, we'll wait for that then. Or actually, no, is there only, how many are there? 2? I can split them up because then that would save the time. Oh, yeah, there's 2 of them. I'm gonna cancel it and then I'm gonna redo it as 2 individual. Because then they will be done during the same time. Yes, perfect. Okay, yeah, so that's good. And then well, I'm glad you guys all had a good New Year's and good holidays and um yeah, what are your guys' resolutions for the new year? Right? Like, I hope you guys have some plans as well. I actually ordered a journal. I'm gonna do some journaling. I also have a separate social media platform. I actually wrote blogs on there, a few blog posts, not a lot. And then I recently got paid for them. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I I'm now thinking that maybe it's a sign. Then I need to then develop that blog. I haven't posted on there since, I'll be honest with you. I've only posted officially. I published two only, two posts
如果
and
想
their
要离离越
articles.
名胜的话，我有一些不错的
And
想
one
法
of them was posted like way back, like in July or June 2020. That's like, you know, like 1 year and a half ago. And then like the other post I posted in October, and the only reason I reused that is because to get my current job, they wanted some writing samples that were relevant and new. And that I as part of my portfolio, I actually submitted my YouTube channel as my portfolio as well, because I make the thumbnails myself. Um, and yeah, it's not obviously my channel's not like great or anything, but then like I'm just saying like it's small and you know it's very amateur, but then at the same time it shows that I'm in tune with social media stuff, right? So anyway, for that I went back in, and this is just a side story, and I published that second one because it was in draft mode. I had stuff written, I just didn't post them because I wasn't sure I was going to continue with that platform. Anyway, long story short, I posted it and I submitted them as design sample. Obviously, I got the job, so that's great. As part of one of the requirements for the job. But then, obviously, they still did a reference check and they did all the other stuff too. I did an interview and all that. Obviously, I passed and I got the job. That's fine. That's not the point. The point is like now though, for January, I got a notification just literally yesterday or the day before that my blog post paid me for those views on that service, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, okay, no, just so we're clear, the payment is super low. It's like pennies, literally. But the point is, I'm like, oh, okay. So then I'm like, then maybe I should post more there then. So the topics I write on there, though, are specifically about finance. So that was something that I considered, and Chunchin gave me some discussion on this, and also my actual friends here, local live friends. They were telling me that I could probably open a separate YouTube channel about finance because I retired at a young age, and then obviously I went back to the workforce recently. But then I'm thinking like maybe I don't know if I want to do that kind of content on YouTube. I may want to just do now. I'm thinking maybe I'll just continue that on my blog service and then try to get paid for it there. And then if it's okay, then maybe I will bring it up as a YouTube channel separately. I still want to do games, just so we're clear. But so if I do a new channel, it would be a completely new topic. And we talked about this before the end of the year too, like as part of New Year's resolution. I talked about maybe doing vlog, but then maybe not yet because I would have to get equipment for that and I have to film it and edit it. So I don't know if I want to do a real vlog yet. But I thought about testing it out by doing those little shorts, just those 2 shorts that I tried out. So they're okay. But now that I know that the views only the views count as view, but the subscribers that come from them would count too. But the viewership hours from them don't count for the most part. So I'm thinking like I will still do shorts, but I would need something interesting or somewhat interesting to post for shorts. So that's my issue right now. So anyway, I'm thinking about different ways to expand not just this channel but also other channels. We'll think. Yeah. That's just me talking out loud. And then it says that there's a reputation thing. Okay, that's just for doing that little pervasive quest thing, right? So maybe we'll collect that just to clear it.
该出发了。
Oh, so I guess it's a 3-day quest because there's one more here. Interesting. Okay. So I'm just thinking like, what is today for the now that I have Yunjin, right? Let me just see. Oh, I passed her day, right? Diligence? Is she diligence? Is that what she is? What are her talents? I'm just curious. Oh, it won't show me. Okay. Okay, let's just level up a little bit so I can just see what it is. Oh yeah, I get a fate. Not, I'm so far from the standard banner pity. I got an extra Mona over the holidays, but the consolation, but that's not a big deal. I didn't stream it, so. I don't want to spend all the stuff on her, because what if I do get Shenhe, right? There's that too. So I just want to bring her up to a certain level, and then let's just see what happens. If I get Shenhe. If I don't, then whatever, right? But yeah. Oh, see, I don't have these things. So I can't anyway. Okay. This is from the new boss, right? No. Oh, wait. Oh, she needs the Golden Wolf Lord? Oh, no. I thought she's from the new boss. Okay, so I won't have it then. Oh, okay. Well, then, in that case, I'm stuck then, technically. I have to... Oh, God. I didn't know that I had to farm the Golden Wolf Lord ever again. I thought it was done after Ito. Only Ito needed it. Okay, so I didn't know that she would need that. Okay, that makes sense, because she's Geo. Okay, fine. So then, like... It actually doesn't make sense. You know why? Because she's from Li Yue. Because technically, she should want, in my opinion, she should want these pieces, because these are in Li Yue, and this is a Geo. But I get it. They want us to go to the new bosses. I get it. But then still, no. That's silly. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Then now that brings me up a very good question. Now that I have the ascension, sorry, I have the resin, I was gonna convert it now, but now I just thought of it. Well, if she, because I have her, I don't have Shenhe yet, obviously. So, like, if that's the case, then maybe I should come here and kill the Wolf Lord. Okay, that's something to do then, right? Okay, let me do that then. Then in that case, I need to change my team, because with this boss, I was struggling with it the first time. I didn't know what to do. And then someone told me thank you. I forget who it was. Hopefully, I think it was one of you guys. Maybe Yatika or somebody, or somebody else. Yeah. You guys are telling me that I needed Geo characters, and obviously I needed, like, who did I need? I needed, like, Ningguang and all that stuff, right? To really, like, kill it fast, basically. Because the whole goal is to kill it fast. It's not to, like, waste time on it, right? You know? So, yeah. I'm just thinking, what would be better? I'd rather have two, no, hang on. Yeah, I would want this. And then, what do you get if you get two Electro? What is Electro? Let me just see. Oh, it's not a big deal. I was trying to put two Pyro here, so that I could get the extra actual attack bonus, but I guess not then. So in that case, I'll just put, like, Yoimiya or somebody. I don't know. No, let's just do... Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Oh, you're off now? Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, we'll see you again in another stream or another video. Thanks for joining. Oh, her things don't follow it? No. Oh, one thing I hate about him is that he just flies around. Okay. And then he's gonna do his little thing, and then I have to go and, like, kill those little things that come out. Then in this case, what I should do is I should put Yunjin in this team to collect the companionship now.
你叫我，我当然要来了。
Oh, this is okay. I think it's okay. It's not the best, but I'll keep it. Okay, so then I can ascend her.
勤学苦练至今，总算是有了些成果。
And then, oh, perfect. Okay, so I pre-farmed a little bit for this. So I'm gonna quickly just do this. Okay. Perfect. I'm just killing time in between. I'm gonna go fight the boss one more time, and then I think we'll call it a day for today. I'm just killing time because I'm waiting for it to cool down and reset. Okay, let's see if it came back yet. Oh, it has a very fast cooldown compared to other bosses. That's good then.
安如磐绕。
雕虫小技，耶！哼！无念，断绝，傲影看破。
Wow, my timing was bad. I thought he was actually down. Oh, is he doing it already?
拒收并
Yeah,
蓄，
he's doing it already. Okay, that's fine.
“此乃天道。”
无处遁逃，有大家在身边，伤口就不会痛。你的信物，我收下了，劝你放弃。
Okay. Okay, this is not a good one. So that's fine, we'll just leave that. Okay, we'll heal up again. So maybe I'll level her up a little bit, let's just see. Same. Okay, then we'll do this one. So I need one more, which I don't have any more resin right now. So we'll leave it at that. So then I'll just get this. Okay. So just to, oh, that's fine then. So then she'll collect the companionship for me now, so that's good. All right, then we have one, not that it's anything major, but one of these, it's not gonna be anything great, so let's just use it. Perfect. Okay, so that was that. Okay, so now we are done for the day, I think. We've done everything that I needed to do today in terms of my regular routine. I think most of you guys have already logged off, but I do see a few more people here. If anyone wants to quickly ask me any questions, feel free. Yeah, but stay tuned. I will be back to regularly streaming again. Not every day, but definitely regularly streaming every few days. And I will definitely plan to explore Enkinomiya some more, and yeah, and continue with these regular routines, live streams as around this time usually on the weekdays or any day. And also I plan to bring in, like I said, Tales of Arise. I also really liked Scarlet Nexus, so maybe we'll do a mixture of them, or maybe, yeah, we'll see. I'll have different thumbnails for them, of course. And then, yeah, I actually want to start Tales of Arise right away. I actually bought a bunch of the DLCs already, so even though I haven't started the game yet, but I did the demo, which I did have that video posted. But anyway, I will be bringing that to the channel, but I won't be doing that during this time frame. I'll be doing that during my afternoons after I'm off my job, because that will be a different time frame, so that doesn't conflict with this time frame. Because people expect me to, some of you guys expect me to do this around this time, so I'll keep doing this around this time for Genshin. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for subscribing and for liking the video, of course, and hitting the notification bell. Also, thank you guys for commenting and chatting with me and for supporting my other videos. It's a new year, so let's try to make this big and grow this channel. And definitely, I love you guys' feedback and your suggestions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm surprised and happy that my subscribers has gone up. My viewership has gone up. My viewership hours has gone up. Still a long road to go, but we're happy. Hopefully, we're on the right track to getting to monetization. And yeah, it's a new year, so lots of new possibilities and opportunities available. So we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you.